Hey, Tay. I'm gonna try bringing my mic right now. So let me know. Can you hear me? Hey. Hey, boo. Hi. How are ya? Okay, so I'm putting in the mic now. So far my frames haven't dropped, which is crazy. So far they haven't dropped. You're doing great. That's good. Cause this week was an interesting week for me. I'm using ultra low latency on YouTube instead of low latency, and I think that's a good thing for me. So I'm gonna keep that going. Yeah, it's doing great. Let me check OBS. Yeah, I'm still at 30 FPS. I'm literally under 2,000 kilobits per second, but and I'm only using 0.4% of my GPU for my not my GPU, my CPU, um, which is crazy. So I go to like 1% and below. I still haven't seen anything on OBS saying I've dropped frames, which is great. So I'm like, I need to refresh the chat box. Hold up. Actually, let me refresh this. Why did I refresh it? That's so dumb. I didn't have to. That's so stupid. It's doing work for now. It's doing God's work for now. Amen. My computer is getting warm though. I'm feeling it, and I'm like, my audio stream's current bitrate is zero, which is lower than the recommended bitrate. Is my audio bad though? Like my mic, because apparently it's saying it's bad. Oh Lord, what happened? Wait, why were you saying oh Lord? Just let me know. Did it lag, or was it the fact that I said my audio bitrate was at zero? Was it what is it because of what I said that my audio bitrate was zero according to YouTube, or is it that it lagged like awfully bad just said? Because if it's the former, I'm good. Not if it's not the latter, then that's great. Okay, it's good. All right. Audio on the game is at one because I don't want it too loud. The fact that you said your computer is getting that sonic treatment, that's why I said, "Oh Lord." Yeah, I can understand that. So I think that's why I'm only gonna stream for an hour, so this computer can cool. And the thing is, this room does not have an AC like it used to years ago, so I think that's probably the reason why. Hopefully, when I move in the years to come, or if I do go into like somewhere else, if I do have to live somewhere else and I need this PC and need to stream, I will definitely make sure this place has an AC, where I have as an AC, so that hopefully that can help with cooling. Anyway, we're gonna see if we let's see if we can actually get the first case done in an hour. Because right now we've done or less. Normally it can be done in 45 minutes or less. But so school has the saying when something smells, it's usually the butts. Oh, Larry Butts. Lego. In my 23 years, I've known him. It has usually been true. He has a knack for getting himself into trouble. Boy, here we go again. One thing I can say though, it's not usually his fault. He just has terrible luck. Every man, every person who literally has an awful life ever, or literally dumb in some cases. Well, not everybody that's literally dumb, but like life's treating him bad. Sometime no, let me tell you this. If he probably did better in school, life would not be killing him right now. I'm gonna tell you this right now. If Larry Butts was not dumb or had the tenacity like Phoenix to actually go and get himself a job, absolutely work, man would not I'll be here struggling to make ends meet and actually getting himself into some random messes. Is there a way for my mic louder? All right, I'm gonna make my mic louder in OBS. All right, how we talking? Better or worse? No, that's not what I wanted. No, no, no. Don't no. Microsoft Edge, no, no. You're the one who drops my frames. See? Oh my god, girl. Firefox is awesome. It has not dropped my frames. Firefox is the GOAT. Firefox is the GOAT. It does not drop my frames when I stream. So far, it's been a savior. Firefox is the MVP. That's what's up. Exactly. I'm so happy. I finally found the software. So you know what that means? I'm gonna have to find a way to disable Microsoft Edge on both my laptop and this computer because I still have Edge on my laptop as well. But I have Firefox on my laptop as well, and my laptop runs Edge very slow in comparison to Firefox. And my laptop has 4 gigs of RAM. So you know who the MVP is out of Google Chrome, Edge, and Firefox, and even Opera GTX. That one, Opera needs to go. Firefox is the go. That's all I will say to that matter. End of discussion. No one can tell me otherwise. All I'll show them is the proof in my OBS. Anytime I use Firefox to stream, have my frames dropped? Have my frames dropped? No. Anyways, back to the game, cause ooh, it's the big old no. It has not dropped, and I hope it never drops. Unless I probably open another tab, then we'll see some drop rates because then that's one extra tab I don't need. Unless I have to open the tab. But I don't want to open any extra tabs if I don't need to, cause then it's not what we came for. Right, but I know better than anyone that he's a good guy at heart. Still haven't dropped him frames. I'm so excited. Alright, CPU. I pray you manage for the next 35 minutes to an hour. Well, actually, 40 something minutes. We're gonna stream for an hour. But I know better than anyone that he's a good guy at heart. That and I owe him one, which is why I took the case to clear his name. Hey, I don't know if you want to send out the stream because it's public. I think you're the only one here, but if you want to send this link out to other people, it's a test stream, but hey, it's still open to the public to test. So I mean, you can. I don't know, to be honest. All right, let's see. Let's continue for now. Let's see how we do, cause I feel like outside of our little group. I know the feeling. I know the feeling. All right. All right. All right. So let's see how we do with our first case. Lag. Lag or no lag, everybody. Frames dropped. Court is now in session. Oh. I saw it drop to a 18, and then it came back up to a 30. Hey, you saw something? What, girl? What? I saw a tiny lag. Oh no. Oh no. It wasn't that bad though, right? How long was the lag? Cause how bad was? No, hold on. My dad's here. Hold on. Oh, I'm back. I know it also dropped a little bit, so just let me know. Yeah, let me know. How we doing so far? Was there any more lag? Get back to it. The test will consist of a few simple questions, answer them clearly and concisely. Please type the name of the defendant. The defendant in this case is Larry Butts. Alright, just keep your wits about you, you'll be fine. Next question. This is a murder trial. Tell me the name of the victim. Alright. Oh, no way, I forgot. Phoenix, don't forget your victim. She's like, oh my god, you forgot your victim, girl. Kid Mia. Oh no. Look at Mia's face. Oh god. Sadness. Phoenix, are you? She's like, oh, don't curse. I'm gonna remove that comment. Don't curse. You're my mod for a reason, Tay. Don't curse. Set an example, please. You don't. I will remove you. Don't make me. Thank you, boo. Don't do that again. Thank you, child. Alright, let's continue. Alright. Man, the music in this game is a bop. I don't know why. This game is old, but guess what? Music? I won't lie, this soundtrack is good. You don't even know the victim's name? Oh, the victim. Of course I know the victim's name. I just forgot temporarily. I feel a migraine coming on. I would feel a migraine as well, Mia. You're... You forget the victim's name, but you know the defendant. She lost hope for him at this point. I agree. Literally, you'd forget. You know one out of the two main people in this entire case. What? What? Don't do that. You should have. These are the main things you should remember. If the one thing you should forget are probably like some of the evidence at least, but like the two important people here is your defendant and your victim. Phoenix. First case. Look, the victim's name is listed in the court record. Just press F to check. Alright. Isn't it press F to do something else normally? But because I'm doing it on keyboard, I don't have a console. I don't have a controller that I could use, like an Xbox controller or a PlayStation controller. I have a PlayStation 2 controller, but I don't think it's an old one, so I don't think I can use it. There's a way in which you can use old PlayStation controllers, especially ones that are connected by USB, but like I can't find that one, first of all, and two, I don't think it will work. So that will not be the case for now. Alright, let's see if I can get this case done. Remember, check it often, I'm begging this. Alright, so who is the victim? I am not checking because I'm literally right now on another file at the fourth case in the game in Phoenix for Ace Attorney, not the trilogy. Yeah, but like, yeah, I might consider changing my keybinds. I may not though, but anyway, Cindy Stone. The victim's name is Cindy Stone. Alright, correct. Now tell me what's the cause of death. She died because she was hit by a blunt object. She was struck once by a blunt object. Correct. You've answered all my questions correctly. I see no more reason why we should proceed. You seem more relaxed, Mr. Wright. Good for you. Thanks, Your Honor. Because I don't feel relaxed. That's for sure. It's your first case, Phoenix. You're not gonna feel relaxed after a while. You'll get into it. Well then. First, a question for the prosecution. Mr. Payne. Yes, Your Honor. As we tried to told, it was struck with a blunt object. Would you explain to the court what the object was? The murder weapon was a statue of the thinker. It was found lying on the floor next to the victim. Alright, it accepts it into evidence. Let's go. Right. Be sure to pay attention to any evidence added during the trial. That evidence is the only ammunition you have in court. Use F to check the court record frequently. And she means frequently. I'm gonna tell you this. You will literally have moments in this game where you have to check the court record frequently, because next thing you know, you will forget something, and the court record is like, hey, this is it. So yeah, definitely check the court record a lot. It will be, and if there's some, and I think there might be some cases where you don't think the evidence points to it, but it does. And I've seen that so many times with Phoenix Wright. Oh my gosh. I'm glad I'm getting to experience it now by actually having the game for myself instead of watching other people experience it. So this is good. But I haven't, watched... I've been recently watching playthroughs of this game because I've been stuck on parts. So I'd had to check other playthroughs to remember what to do. Alright, so the first witness is the very own accused himself, Mr. Butts. What do we do, Chief? Pay attention. You don't want to miss any information that might help your client's case. You'll get a chance to respond to the prosecution later, so be ready. Let's just hope he doesn't say anything unfortunate. We're talking about Larry Butts, Chief. I don't think you know him, but honestly, this man gets so excited at this point he could say anything and get himself killed at this point. But here we go. Look at this look at this smug look on his face. Alright, I'm gonna not curse myself. Look at that smug man. Look at that smug boy's look. He looked like he... Larry, I swear to the Lord, don't do this. Don't do something that will get yourself hanged. Mr. Butts, is it not true that the victim had recently dumped you? Friend, do you think the court should ask you about this? Do you think the court should literally ask you, hey, is it not true that this person who is in this case is your girlfriend, who was your girlfriend, dumped you? I'm like, in some cases maybe, but in some cases you would have to know that because maybe they dumped you for a reason that's connected to the case as to why they're killed. But honestly, this is just not really. Yeah, this is most likely irrelevant. I agree with you. This is irrelevant to the case. But anyway, let's continue. Oh my god, I dropped 6 frames. Go back to 30. Thank you. Yeah, some cases maybe it's considered, but most relationships are kept private. Yeah, I agree with that, and especially if you know that it's a touchy subject. It's a very touchy subject, so you'd have to be extremely careful. Hey, watch it, buddy. We're great together. We're Romeo and Juliet, Cleopatra and Mark Anthony. Didn't they all die? They did all die. Hold up, that was my mom. They all died, literally. After a while, they did die. So, if you're comparing a relationship like that to that, bad idea, bad idea. Hold up, I'm gonna be right back. Guess what? My mom's home. I am back. Hey. I up. I ate already. Anyway, back to Phoenix, right? It wasn't dumb. She just wasn't taking my phone calls or seeing me ever. Bestie, isn't that what we call dumped? Louder, mic, boo. I don't want. Oh. Hold up. I'm gonna turn down my desktop volume. My desktop volume is at how much? Lord. There we go. By the way, do you think I should add a dog cam? A doggy cam? Cause I tried doing. I had my dog in here yesterday, and I had the dog cam. I was using my webcam for the dog cam since I'm not showing my face ever. Ooh, I should do that. All right, I'll consider it. If I might stream on a day when I don't have class, and we stream this for an hour, and I have the dog cam. 35 minutes in the stream, so let's go. What is it to you anyway? Mr. Butts, what you described is what we mean by dumped. Literally. Larry Butts got dumped. If your friend, if she's not taking your phone calls ever or seeing you ever, you literally got dumped. Hate to break it to you. In fact, she had completely abandoned you, was seeing other men. She had just returned from overseas with one of them the day before the murder. What do you mean to them? Lies, all of it lies. I don't believe a word of it. Your Honor, the victim's passport. According to this, she was in Paris until the day before she died. Alright, so we got her passport as evidence. So she did appear the day before the murder, and Larry is like, no, I don't believe it. Larry, I hate to break it to you, but that girl, she ain't worth it. The victim was a model, but did not have a large income. It appears that she had several sugar daddies. Oh boy, here we go. Yeah! Wait, just asking, when was the last time you saw this case on YouTube? Because I know you've said you've heard about this series. Cause yeah, they confirmed it. She has sugar daddies. I mean, I watched like places. Yeah, so when was the last time you watched one? I mean, older men. Yep, she took their monies for their lifestyle. We can clearly see what kind of woman Cindy Stone was. Mr. Bus, what do you think of her now? Oh my gosh. You know what he's doing? You know what Mr. Payne is doing to Larry right now with asking about in regards to their relationship? I mean, I watched the Place of Phoenix Wright, and I'm also watching the anime. Oh, I have not watched the anime adaptation of this game, so I need to watch it actually when I can. But for now, I'm playing the game. I'm probably gonna finish this first game. I'm not gonna finish the rest of the other games. I'm gonna do Justice for All and Trials and Tribulations after this, but then I'm also going to try watch the anime sometime. Try. But what Mr. Payne is doing right now, everybody, is literally reverse psychology. Just making you think bad of her now, and also pretty much giving the court an idea that, alright, he would kill her because of this. Payne, you think you're smart, right? I don't think you want him to answer that question. Yeah, Larry's away running his mouth in the wrong directions. Literally. Should I? I am going to stop him from answering. My client had no idea the victim was seeing other men. That question is irrelevant to this case. Exactly. It is not relevant. Stop bringing up relationships in this, Payne. You mean irrelevant, she dog? I'm gonna die. I'm just gonna drop dead. Yeah, I'm gonna get to the bottom of this. Thanks a lot, Payne. Let's continue the trial. Thank you. I believe the accused's motive is clear to everyone. God damn it, Larry, you fell for the trap. Why, Larry? Why? Anyway, this is not looking good. Next question. You went to the victim's apartment on the day of the murder, did you not? Well, did you or did you not? Maybe I did and maybe I didn't. Uh-oh. What do we do? Answer, bro. Tell the truth. This is a court of law. We tell the truth. Yeah, that was it. You will not obstruct justice. If we obstruct justice, I'm getting penalized. I don't think I'll get penalized because it's an early game, but like still. Either way, you would get penalized IRL if your client does not tell the truth of what happened anyway. Alright, well, Mr. Butts. Dude, chill.
He's telling the judge to chill.
It's the audacity for me. It's the audacity of Larry Butts for me. When this is coming to Tell's observation, the dots might connect to whom has killed Mrs. Cindy Lauper. Cindy Stone. Not always the defendant that is guilty. Yep. I know that. I know that already, because I want to say something, but there's another Phoenix Wright game that we'll play after this, and that will definitely have something like that. Anyway, welcome home. Your Honor, the defendant is lying. Lying? The prosecution would like to call a witness who can prove Mr. Butts is lying. Well then, that simplified matters. Who's the witness? The man who found the victim's body just before making the gruesome discovery. He saw the defendant fleeing the scene of the crime. Oh, everyone's like, why does Payne have a girly-ish scream for his objection? Or I think his hold it. Oh, by the way, I have the Great Ace Attorney Chronicles as well, because I bought this game and that for a discount on Steam. So I'm going to see if I can also try run that game, try stream that game as well. Just so you know. I have both the Great Ace Attorney Chronicles, the Great Ace Attorney Duology, and this trilogy on Steam right now. I bought them last week. So I might try. I'm gonna try stream that. Yes, you see me. I'm trying to get new games, girl. I'm in love with Ace Attorney. If they put other games on PC like Apollo Justice, Spirit of Justice, Dual Destinies, I'ma eat that up. And even Ace Attorney Investigations, 1 and 2. Ooh, if they put it on PC, I'ma buy it. I'ma buy it. I'm in love with this. I'm in love with the Ace Attorney series. I love law type games. I love visual novels. Visual novels of these caliber, back in their day, were hits, and they still are, because people love the Ace Attorney fandom is absolutely mad. Some of them are a bit out of line, but some of them, we good. All right, let's see what we can get in the next 17 minutes. All right, so we're going to the witness. Please bring Mr. Frank Solid to the stand. Also lovely. Also, Tay, one thing we know about Ace Attorney, they love their name puns. They love the name puns. It makes sense, but you know what? The name puns for this game are just lovely. Some of them make sense. Some of them are like, why would you name this person that? But other than that, let's go. Oh, newspapers, yes. Mr. Frank Salt, you may proceed with your testimony. Please tell the court what you saw on the day of the murder. I was going door to door selling subscriptions when I saw a man fleeing an apartment. I thought he must be in a hurry because he left the door half open behind him. Thinking it strange, I looked inside the apartment. Then I saw her lying there, a woman, not moving, dead. I quailed in fright and found myself unable to go inside. I thought to call the police immediately. However, the phone in our apartment wasn't working. Inside. Because if you say the phone isn't working, how do you know that the phone isn't working? You went inside. I remember the time exactly. It was 1 p.m. The man who ran was without doubt within the right of it. I found an inconsistency. Larry, why didn't you tell the truth? I can't defend you against a testimony like that.
Yes, you can, Phoenix. Incidentally, why wasn't the phone in the victim's apartment working? Your Honor, the time of the murder, there was a blackout in the building. Alright, hold on. I forgot. There was a blackout at the time. Aren't phones supposed to work during a blackout? Yes, Your Honor. However, some cordless phones do not function normally. The phone that Mr. Salt used was one of them. Your Honor, I have a record of the blackout for your perusal. So, electricity to Miss Stone's building was out from noon till 6 on the day of the crime. Now, Mr. Wright, yes, Your Honor, you may begin your cross-examination. What is that? The real deal. What am I supposed to do? Why you expose the lies in the testimony the witness just gave? Your client's innocent, right? Then the witness must lie in his testimony. Or is your client really guilty? What I prove he's not. You hold the key. It's in the evidence. Compare the witness's testimony to the evidence at hand, and there's bound to be contradictions. Alright, let's go. Let's find the evidence that... Alright, so we're gonna take this time. What we're gonna... Alright, so I was going door to door selling subscriptions when I saw a man fleeing his apartment. I thought he must be in a hurry because he left the door half open behind him. Thinking it strange, I looked inside the apartment. Then I saw her lying there, a woman not moving, dead. I quailed in fright and found myself unable to go inside. I thought to call the police immediately. However, the phone in our apartment wasn't working. I went to a nearby park and found a public phone. I remember the time exactly 1 p.m. The man who ran was also out the defendant sitting right over there. Alright, let's go back. Alright, so what we also love to do in this game is save scum, because honestly... Let's go back. So then we go to present, find the evidence that we want to present. It's the time of it's the time that's the problem. Hold up. I remember the time exactly was 1 p.m. If the murder was at 4 to 5, why are you saying 1? No, not alright, it's not because of the blackout being. It's the fact that the murder was done from 4 to 5. No. Yes, but also remember, it's 4 to 5. Hold up. No, look at this. Look at this. Check it, boo. Check it. Check it. It only made... Oh my god. Dang. Oh my god, I think I'm lagging a lot. Hold up. The lag is real. We've come down to lag station, everybody. Oh my god. I'm dropping frames. I think I'm lagging. Alright, let's try this again. So we're going to present this. Yeah. I was right. You found the body at 1 p.m. You sure? Yes, it was 1 p.m. for certain. Frankly, I find that hard to believe. Your statement directly contradicts the autopsy report. The autopsy notes at the time of death are sometime after 4. I was right. That's the problem. The time he said was a problem because if she died around 4 to 5, you would have checked that after that. You would have checked during that time a little after. No, at 1. She didn't die at 1. If you saw that happen at 1 p.m., something wrong. That means the autopsy is wrong. There was nobody or no body to find at 1 p.m. How do you explain this 3-hour gap? Mm-hmm. Come on, Solid. Try me. Try me, dude. I will clap you silly. This is trivial. The witness merely forgot the time. He's sweating. Exactly. I love making him sweat. And realize he is wrong. After his testimony, I find out how to believe him. Solid, why are you so certain that you found the body at 1 p.m.? Well, gee, that's a good question. That's a really good question. That's alright. Point of contradictions. Lies always beget more lies. You do one and their whole story falls apart. Period. Okay, I remember now. Okay. More testimony, everybody. The time of discovery. Let's go. Okay. You see, when I found the body, I heard the time. There was a voice saying that the time. It's probably coming from the television. This is a lie here. That's a huge lie. The television is a lie, because if there was no electricity at the time. So how would you...
Huh?
I'm gonna bring up back the power outage thing. Excuse me. I'm going to find... I know what to do already, Mia. I got this. Mama, I got this. Mia, I got this. I am sorry. But if there was an electrical blackout, if there was a blackout going on that time, the TV would not even be on. Shut up. Hold it right there. That is wrong. The prosecution has said there was a blackout at the time of discovery, and this record proves it.
So how would there be how would you have heard a television or better yet a video?
Make it make sense, boo. Just clapping him silly at this point. Let's freaking go. Do you have an explanation, Mr. Solid? No, I find it quite puzzling myself. Like, wait, I remember now. Sure you do.
Not not the weave.
Not the weave jumping out of his head. Oh, he ball. Oh my god. Yeah, not the weave. Somebody help him keep his weave on his head. This ain't it. The court would prefer to hear an accurate testimony from the very beginning. These constant corrections are harming your credibility. Indeed they are, Mr. Judge. That, and you see Marvin is distraught. He's literally sweating bullets at this point. Look at this face. This just depicts sweating bullets. Literal bullets. My apologies, Your Honor. It must be from finding the body. Yeah, right. Absolute shock from you. Let's go. Let's go. Actually, I didn't hear the time. I saw it. There was a table clock in the apartment, wasn't there? Yeah, the murder weapon. The killer used it to hit the victim. That must have been what I saw. We see another lie, bestie. We have another lie. Here we go. Gladly. I will find that there's a... Come on, contradiction. Contradiction. Actually, I didn't hear the time. I saw it. There was a table clock in the apartment, wasn't there? He went inside. He went inside. He went inside. He's the killer at this point. Look at them sweating bullets. What do we present? Wait, hold on. Where do we present this now? Because that's the I think that's the contradiction. But what do we present? There's a table clock. Yeah. All right. Hold up. Let me just save. Because it's been a minute. I think it's been like a day or two since I've done this case. So let me just quickly save here. If anything, I can load back the save and we can get back to it. All right. Time to present. Bestie, you and I are on the same wavelength. Let's go. Wait just a minute. The murder weapon wasn't a clock. It was the statue. Now, how is it supposed to be a clock? You with your objections and your evidence, who do you think you are? I'm a lawyer, boo. What do you think? I'm a lawyer. Welcome to the world, Mr. Sawit. Just answer the question. Hey, I saw it was there. Okay, that's a clock. Your Honor, if I may. Yes, Mr. Payne. As the witness stated, this time you need a clock. The neck is a switch. Just tilde and insert the sound out loud, as it doesn't look like a clock. I submitted the statue. My apologies. I see. So the murder weapon was a table clock after all. Well, Mr. White, it appears it's a clock. Do you have any problem testimony? Yes, I do. Because the man was, Your Honor, how could he know? Literally, he testified he never entered the apartment. Clearly a contradiction. Exactly. The witness knew it was a clock because he went in the apartment. He went in there. You're lying. You were inside there from the video of the murder. Oh yeah, prove it. Who else was in there? Oh, I will do better now. I'll prove you were the one who killed her. You struck her with the clock, and the shock of the blow triggered the clock's voice. That was the sound you heard. We're Bestie, we're dragging him. We're dragging him, even though his weight. We're dragging him across the floor, Bestie. We're doing it. Order in the court. Intriguing. Please continue, Mr. Wright. Drag the filth out of here. Yes, ma'am. Let's go. Mr. Sawit, the sound must have left quite an impression on you. Understandable, since the murder weapon spoke just as you hit the victim. That voice burned into your mind. That's why you are so certain about the time. What's the meaning of this? This is all baseless conjecture. Yeah, sure it is. Baseless? Just look at the witness's face. Look at him. He's literally sweating bullets. The man is literally guilty. His guilt is obvious. Look at his face. The man is clearly showing that, alright, I am definitely done for. The man is going to find out that I'm actually the killer here. Would the witness care to elaborate? Did you strike the victim with the clock? You better answer, please. Here comes the breakdown. Da da da. Ew, he just threw a weave at us. Phoenix fave. Yes. Literally thrown his weave. Look at him. I repeat. He has thrown the weave. Ah, ugly he is now. How ugly. Also, wouldn't you bleed if you've done that? You would bleed if you've done that. What? I hate you as him. I tell you, I saw him. He killed her and he should burn. Burn. Give him death. We're getting closer to the end of this case. We're gonna finish this case. It's an hour. It's almost an hour of streaming this. Order in the court, I say. If it suited his scalp, yeah, it would bleed. Hardly. I think it would bleed a bit. Cause man, that would hurt. You're literally dragging your hair out. You would feel that, and that would be shown on the top of your head. That pulled out of your scalp. And plus, it grows in your scalp. So it would definitely show bleeding. I think it would still show a lot of bleeding. Especially with that amount of hair he pulled out. He would definitely show bleeding. Your Honor, a moment. There isn't a shred of evidence supporting the defense's claims. Yes, there is. Your Honor, you claim the soul... Whole case is writing on this. Your Honor, the soul Mr. saw her was definitely this clock. The fact which is clear, he simply... Sound it. Let's sound the clock now here in this court. Your Honor, may I have the clock? I ask the court to listen very carefully. Think it's 8:25. This is a strange way to announce the time. Well, he is the thinker after all. So we've heard the clock. What are your conclusions? Mr. Payne, can you tell me what time it is now? It's 7:25. Yep. As you can see, this clock is exactly 3 hours slow. Precisely the discrepancy between what Mr. Sawit heard and the actual time of death. So Mr. Sawit, talk your way out of this one. I hardly think you will be able to do such. You forget one thing. Uh-oh, what's he talking about? While this may seem like the clock is running very slow, it proves nothing. How do you know it's running 3 hours slow on the day of the murder? If you can't prove that, you don't have a case. Right, how am I going to prove that? I'm so close. Mr. Wrightson, that could go support your claim. Yes, Your Honor. No, we don't! This means I cannot let you indict the witness. Unfortunately. This ends the process. Yeah, the passport. It's literally, that's the contradiction right there. She was in Paris and she carried it with her. There's nothing I can do about it. Yes, literally, it's about the time zone. Not the fact you saw it. I mean, Chief, listen up, right? Don't throw this one away. Not like this. Think. But Chief, it's over. I can't prove the clock was told the day of the murder. No one can prove that. Well, yes, but that doesn't mean you can't still win. I'm thinking out the box. Don't waste time doubting the facts. Assume the clock was 2 hours slow and think through it. Ask yourself, why was it slow? Figure out the reason and you'll have your proof. Literally, the time zone where she was. She brought it with her. Right? Can you think of a reason as to why the clock would be 3 hours slow? Yes. Because she was in Paris. Maybe I can prove it. You must have some evidence, right? The clock was already running slow on the day of the murder. Have you found evidence for this? Yes. There's a piece of evidence in the court record that can prove my claim beyond a doubt. The victim arrived home from Paris on the 30th of August. The 30th of July. The day before the murder. So, and she was in Paris, France. Paris is I think about 9 hours ahead, I believe. The victim had just returned home from abroad the day before the murder. As we all know, the time difference between here and Paris is 9 hours. When it's 4 p.m. here, it's 1 a.m. the next day there. The clock wasn't 3 hours slow, it was 9 hours fast. The victim hadn't reset her clock since returning home. That's why the time you heard when he struck her dead in the apartment was wrong. Proof enough for you, Mr. Sawit, or should I say, Mr. Did It? Come on, Phoenix. Breakdown time! And he foamed at the mouth and he passed out. See? Bestie, I believe we have solved a case. Well, this case has certainly turned out differently than we all expected. Get him to jail first, though. Anyway, hospital, yeah, then jail. This case has certainly turned out differently than we also fixes weed. Bestie, leave his weave alone. That's his fault. Don't let him fix his weave. That's his fault. That is his fault. He pulled it out of his own scalp. This case has certainly turned out different. Effective Mr. Payne witness. He'd been taken away. That's right. Very well, Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. I have to say I'm impressed. Don't think I've ever seen someone complete a defense so quickly. Find the same culprit at the same time. Thank you, Your Honor. At this point, this is only a formality, but this court finds the defendant, Mr. Larry Butts, not guilty, baby! Woo! that this court is adjourned. Period. Bestie, we are on point as usual. It turns out that Mr. Frank Salt was a common burglar. He posed as a newspaper salesman to check and see when people were out of their houses. That day, unfortunately, when Larry went to her apartment, the victim wasn't home. After he left, Mr. Salt left himself to do his dirty work. We're great lawyers, literally. We, bestie, we know how to get it done. While he was searching her place, the victim returned. Flustered, Mr. Salt grabbed the nearest blunt object he could find. And what else? And killed her. I believe we won. Right, good job in there. Congratulations. Thanks, Chief. I owe it all to you. Not at all, not at all. You fought your own battles in there. It's been a while since I've seen a trial end on such a satisfying note. I've never seen the Chief look this happy. If she's this glad, I imagine how Larry must feel. He doesn't feel happy. What is this? What did we do for you, Larry? What did we just do for you? And you're this sad? Wake up. My life is over. Larry, you're supposed to be happy. What's wrong now? Oh, Nick, don't worry about me. I'll be done gone soon. Good. Wait, no, I mean, Bat.
Phoenix, no, that's your friend. I know he's a dummy, but don't be that bad to him. Please, no.
Larry, you're innocent. The case is closed. Literally closed. My Cindy Wendy's gone, man. Gone forever. Larry, she wasn't. We cannot say this word, but if you know Tay, you know. If you know, if there's a word to describe her, we know it. Don't type it in chat. I told you already. Don't curse. Please don't. I know it's just the two of us here, but please don't. Cindy Wendy. My God. Congrats, Harry. Harry? Yes, see? Yes, you. I can practically see the headlines now. She's not even calling him by his real first name, which is Larry. Harry. Mia, you funny girl. Thanks, I really owe you one. I won't forget this ever. Let's celebrate dinner, movie, my treat. You trying to go on a date with Mia? No. Hey, I was the one who got you off the hook. So don't you trust the fucking my boss? Bro, don't you try it. I will knock you soon. And I'm a friend. No hate. Oh, hey. Here, take this as a present. A present? For me? Wait, wasn't this the evidence that... Actually, I made this clock for her. I made one for her and one for me. Really? You made this? Well, thank you. I'll keep it as a memento. Yo, Nick, can you believe it? I was so into that chick. And she was just playing me for a fool. Don't that make you want to cry? Larry, it doesn't make me cry, but it'll make you cry. That's all. Are you so sure? Excuse me? It doesn't say excuse me, it says squeeze me. Who says that? Other than Larry. I think she thought quite a lot of you in her own way. Nah, you don't sympathize with me, okay? Okay, I'm not just sympathizing, really. Isn't that right? Hit me, boy. Right. Don't you have something to show your friend? Something that proves how she felt about him? Literally the thinker. The fact that he made it for her and she kept it with her? Surprisingly, she actually cares for the guy. Check this out, Larry. Proof positive you weren't just some chump to her. Huh? What about the clock? This is the clock you made for her, Larry. And she took it with her when she traveled. Whatever, she probably just needed a clock, that's all. You think so? It's a pretty heavy clock for traveling. Well, make of it what you will. Hey, Nick. I'm glad I actually do run a lawyer. Hey. Really am, thanks. Oh, Hope that made him feel a little bit better. Hopefully it does. Right? I hope you see the importance of evidence now. Also, hopefully you realize things change depending on how you look at them. People too. We never really know if our clients are guilty or innocent. All we can do is believe in them. And in order to believe in them, you must believe in yourself. Right? Listen, learn, grow strong. Never let go of what you believe in. Never. Of course. Well, I think our work here is done. Shall we be off? Yeah, I guess so. Say, how about dinner? On me? Ma'am, if you're giving me dinner, I'm gonna take it gladly. Hello? Dinner with Mia Fey, everybody? Yes. Take me out, girl. God. Respectfully. Dinner on me. Dinner on you, Mia? All right, take me. I'm gonna take that. I will not decline unless it's something that I hate. Other than that, girl, hello. I will gladly accept. We'll drink a toast to innocent buds. Yeah. Oh, speaking of Harry, you were saying part of why you became a lawyer was because of him? Yeah, part at least. You'll have to tell me some. You have to tell me more about it sometime. Maybe over drinks. And so my first trial came to a close. Larry slapped me on the back and said, "Gee, Nick, it's good to have friends, but I'm pretty sure he's not going to pay us unless you count the clock he gave to Mia." Dude, how are we supposed to pay for rent? And how are we supposed to pay for other stuff? Oh my god. I didn't know it then, but that clock was soon going to be at the center of another incident. Oh boy. And my promise to tell the chief about me and Larry would be one promise that I wouldn't be able to keep. It's the foreshadowing. Every time I've seen this case, like, and now that I'm playing it for myself and reading it for myself, I'm just like, we all know what's gonna happen in the next case. The way they kill her. Why do they do it? And she only turns up in the rest of the trilogy. Oh my god, I'm spoiling it. I hope nobody watching this. I know probably people are gonna watch the VOD if they feel like it. But yeah, literally, she's there for the tutorial, but then for the rest of the game, we won't say anything more about that. Anyway, that's it for the first case, boo. We had little drops in lag, which is great. My computer is burning. But hey, she hanging on for dear life. It's been an hour. It's been over an hour. But I think that's where we're gonna end it for this stream, bestie. This is a really good test stream. I think I finally found my streaming settings. Thank you so much, bestie, for your work. For your help, boo. I really appreciate it. We literally worked things out. Plus, we also had a bit of fun while doing it. So I think I can officially stream on this. Do you have Twitch though? Just asking. Do you have Twitch? Because I might want to try streaming on Twitch and see if it doesn't work out. Then but I'll stick to YouTube for a while. Oh, you have Twitch. Great. So I think I'm gonna try next week for Twitch. And then that time we're also going to try Great Ace Attorney Chronicles, the first game out of the duology, because there's Great Ace Attorney 1, Adventures, and then Great Ace Attorney 2, Resolve. So I'm thinking of doing the first case for Great Ace Attorney Adventures. But bestie, with that being said, thank you for joining me for this lovely thing. I'm probably gonna keep the VOD up so I can see it later for myself. Fun stream. See, next time I'm gonna try have a dog in here. We can test out the dog cam for a couple minutes. Probably won't be for the entire stream, but we're gonna get that dog cam up and running, hopefully. And I will see you later on, whenever we see each other. Well, all right. Bye. We'll talk later.